Good evening, I'm Maciej Mikos and you're watching a special edition of World News as the Middle East finds itself on the brink of war. Israeli military reported that Iran had launched a barrage of ballistic missiles towards Israel, marking another escalation in the conflict in the region. Sirens sounded in the various parts of Israel and people were provided with life-saving guidelines amid the salvo. According to Israeli outlets, some 100 missiles were fired upon the country. They were intercepted in the airspace of Israel's neighbor, Jordan, and the move is deemed a response to Israel's killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah and Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps commander Abbas Nilfurashan last week. Now, earlier today, Israel entered Lebanon as it announced grand operations aimed at fighting Hezbollah. The fears of an all-out war in the region have gone through the roof amid the latest escalation. And to discuss the issue, we're joined by Dr. Łukasz Fyderek, head of the Institute of the Middle East and Far East at the Jagiellonian University. Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
So why did this attack happen just now? Why has Iran decided to attack Israel at this very moment? Officially, as we've just heard, it's a retaliation for Hassan Nasrallah. It's a retaliation for other killings conducted by the Israelis, and also a retaliation because of the Israeli intervention in Lebanon. But I'm wondering whether it has something to do precisely with the invasion of Lebanon. Is Tehran trying to protect some of its assets in Lebanon?
Well, definitely, Iran is trying to rebuild deterrence towards Israel. However, I want to clarify that I haven't found an information that Iran referred to Israeli invasion on Lebanon. As far as I've read the Iranian communiques, I've found that they are talking about what you said, Nasrallah, Nilfurashan, and also about the breach of Iranian sovereignty by killing Palestinian leader Haniyeh in Tehran.
Well, the Revolutionary Guard issued a statement where they say it is in response to the suffering of the people in Lebanon. So I guess.
Okay, so there is Lebanon directly mentioned. Okay, that's I think it's important because that points out that they're they feel that they responded for all, let's say, misdeeds in their eyes of Israel. Hence, there won't be any additional wave of attacks. At least they feel that what they've done, this barrage of between 100 to 400, the highest numbers which are presented right now talk about 400, as many as 400 rockets, ballistic missiles fired at Israel, which means that this attack was by far larger than the last one from April, where we had, by the way, which was much easier to intercept by Israelis because only small fraction of the last attack was by ballistic missiles. Most of it was by drones and the maneuvering missiles or missiles which are easier to intercept above the, let's say, Jordan or neighboring countries.
So yet again, it seems like much ado about nothing, right? Because apparently the Iron Dome is working really well, protecting the Israeli sky. So why are these attacks so limited in scale? Well, we're talking about hundreds of missiles, but yet again, if the attacker has almost a certainty that it won't reach the target, then maybe something else could have been prepared. Is maybe Tehran trying its chances? Is it looking for a weak spot in the Iron Dome?
Oh, definitely. I mean, to clarify the issue, in this kind of attack, Iron Dome is useless. Iron Dome is a system which is designed to intercept different kind of missiles. In this kind of medium-range ballistic missiles, there is the other system of layered Israeli defense, which is responsible for that, and this is Arrow system, Arrow 2 and Arrow 3 interceptors, which intercept those ballistic missiles while they fly basically in space, so very, very high above the earth. Most of the interceptions happened. So that's like maybe small technicality, but it's not a trivial thing to intercept this kind of attack which we saw today. It was much easier in April. This kind of missiles and cruise missiles which were and drones which were employed at that point were somehow easier to intercept. What we've seen today was highly advanced weapons, including probably some new the Iranian hypersonic missiles which were employed today. I mean by that Fateh-1 missile. And I don't think that this attack was totally that Israel was able to defend totally, that the Arrow system was 100% successful. From the video material which I came across social media, which was posted mostly by Palestinian citizens of Israel, we may see that some missiles landed, probably on the territory of military bases, mostly on the Negev desert. Where we have, by the way, Dimona nuclear facility, Israeli nuclear facility, and Nevatim air base. So the scale of the destruction and to what extent this attack was successful is to be seen. Iranian sources mentioned that as many as 20 F-35 fighter jets were destroyed. I don't think it's accurate, but at least it tells us that we don't know much about the real scale of.
Yeah, that would definitely be a huge blow to Israel if it would lose that many aircraft. Now, Israel is obviously already talking about a response. So what sort of response should we expect from Tel Aviv?
And this is where we are that's the crux of the issue as we talk right now at this hour, because the assessment by Israeli authorities of the scale of the attack, of the accuracy of the attack, will dictate what kind of response will be brought by Israel. What we've seen publicly is that Israeli authorities declared that the revenge will come. So there is a certain public declaration. And now the big question mark, what will be the scale of that response? Will it be like couple of months ago, a single attack against one military base of Iran, as it happened in April? In the aftermath of the last Iranian attack, or will it be something bigger? But the difficulty which is here ahead of Israel is that there is a huge asymmetry. Israel is a territorially very small state. Iran is, by comparison, a huge state. And Iranian missile facilities are decentralized. They are located in a number of, almost in each province you have a military base, missile base, which is under the command of Iranian Revolutionary Guards. So it'll be quite difficult to respond massively. It's not impossible. However, the very accurate and massive Israel response will probably bring us closer to the full-scale war in the Middle East.
Hopefully not, but the next few hours or few days will tell us the truth. Dr. Łukasz Fyderek, head of the Institute of the Middle East and Far East at the Jagiellonian University in Krakow, was our guest this evening. Thank you so much, Doctor. We'll be talking more about the current tensions in the Middle East in about an hour. That is all for now. World Talks with Ben Lee is coming up next.